that the temperatures have dropped. I'm gonna be following the manufacturer's guidelines to winterize your vehicle when you're gonna be storing it for a while. That way, when the temperatures drop, you don't freeze any of your lines and do any internal damage to the lines. First, what we're gonna do is just come to the back side of the van. We're gonna open up the doors. That way you can get access to your Nautilus P4 water control valve panel, which is located right here. And then you're gonna wanna make sure you have access to your battery on and off switch back here. Now that you have access to your Nautilus P4 control valve panel, you wanna make sure that you have the orientation of the ball valves in its proper orientation. Following the diagram here, we got dry camping, power fill, city water, winterize, siphon. Whenever you are completed with the whole winterizing solution down the drains and up the lines, then you're gonna orient these control valves into the winterize diagram symbols here. So you're gonna put them in a proper orientation once it's all done. But for now, we're gonna do the power fill method. We're gonna go through this line inlet here. You have an inlet here, and you have one on the exterior side of the van. We're gonna use this one right here. What you wanna do is make sure you get this screen that's inside of it. You're gonna pull it out, flip it over with the pointed section going inward. What that does is create a depression in the check valve here to allow fluid to go inward. In this case, it's gonna be the winterization solution that's gonna go in. You're gonna open up the side door here. Once you got that situated, then you're gonna come down here, right below this folding table. Now, Tiffin's designed it to where it's all manipulated right here. You have your hot fresh water drain, fresh tank drain, cold fresh water drain. Everything is drained out of here. Other RVs are gonna have low point drains elsewhere on the vehicle or out of their hot water tank or etc. Tiffin went ahead and simplified that method and only has 3 control valves down here. In the vertical orientation, they are closed, and in the horizontal, they're gonna open them up. Now, before you go ahead and siphon through, you wanna make sure you have all the water from your water fixtures, down the lines, all your tanks, everything be drained right here. So what you're gonna do, just go ahead and flip them horizontally, and then you're gonna be seeing the drainage coming out from the bottom of the van. The other tank you wanna make sure you drain is your gray water tank. You can pour the winterization down the drain and it's gonna go straight into the gray water tank and you'll be good to go. But at the same time, you don't wanna have any excess water that's gonna prevent that solution work properly. So the way you're gonna drain it is, of course, make sure the valve is closed. Go to the drain cap here, remove it, throw it off to the side, and then you're gonna pull the T-handle, the blade valve, and it's gonna open up the tank and release all the water. There's no water in this one right now. All drained out, ready to go. Go ahead and cap it back up and continue on with winterizing the van. Another thing you can do is go ahead and open up the fixtures, both your sink up here in the galley, shower fixture in your bathroom. And what that's gonna do is gonna release the flow with gravity, of course. It's just gonna pull that water down the lines. Go ahead and do it in cold and on your hot water lines. Once that's all good to go, just go ahead and close it back up and finish off draining your vehicle. Now that we have the valves in their proper orientation, you're gonna take your brand new hose with your brand new van, go ahead and connect it into the inlet. Once you have that connected, go ahead and get your winterization solution. Now for today's purposes, this is the IE winterization solution in a 5-gallon bucket. Typically, your van is gonna take more than 2 gallons of winterization solution. You wanna make sure you get RV marine type grade winterization solution. Usually it's pink. You wanna make sure you follow the manufacturer guideline to get the right one. So what you do is you're gonna go ahead and fill the solution in the 5-gallon bucket. You're gonna get your hose, go ahead and put it in the bucket once you're ready to start pumping the solution. Now, the important thing you gotta do is make sure you have battery power on. So we'll go ahead and switch it on, get battery power on. Once you have battery power on, that will enable your water pump switch here. You're gonna turn on the pump so that way you can siphon the winterization solution from the bucket through the line and into your lines and tank. And you wanna make sure that you hear it turn on once you have power on and you have your solution going. So once you have your hose down at the bottom of the bucket, ready for the solution to be pumped through, you're gonna go to your sink and your shower fixtures. Make sure your water pump is on, and you're gonna go ahead and open the valves in the cold water and the hot water until you have a steady stream of winterization solution flowing through the fixtures. And then once your sink has an ample amount of winterization solution, you're gonna hit the macerator switch, engage it to properly drain the sink of the winterization solution. It's gonna go ahead and put the solution down the drain. And same thing in your shower, let it drain down the drain and have winterization solution there as well. So now that you've completed cycling the winterization solution through your lines and your tank and your drains, you can go ahead and come back here, go ahead and turn off the water pump, then disconnect the hose. Flip the screen mesh back around. Stow away your hose wherever you stow it. Then you're gonna go ahead into your nozzle panel and orient the valves in the Winterize diagram. Once that's all said and done, go ahead and shut power off, stow away your van, you're good to go.